last 4 years for the last game in this tournament. Who will come out on top in 7th? Who will end up going home in 8th? Only time will tell. The last time Slovakia and Japan played was in the preliminary round. They were in Pool B together, and Slovakia won 5-1. Can they take it again and take home 7th place? Or can Japan get their first win of the tournament? Japan came into this Paralympic tournament with high hopes. Things have not gone their way as of yet. Players coming to captains, coming to center, talk to the referees and exchange gifts. Referees for today's game. The referee, Bobby Esposito. Manning the lines, Pavel Blizak and Larry Nitlak. Japan will wear their black uniforms, Slovakia in the white. Slovakia with a very short lineup. They've been playing with only 9 players and sometimes only playing, dressing 9 and only playing 8, which is a very difficult task, especially when this is their 5th game in a short period of time. Japan dressing the max. Coaches, Ivan Irichuk for Slovakia. He wants to end on a good note. You always want to win your last game, no matter what, whether it's for the gold, the bronze, 4-5, or the 7-8 game. Good-sized crowd today in the Santa Julia Arena. There's Japan's lineup. Ito is their big gun. Number 10, the youngster. Maybe not having the tournament that he wanted to have, but you have to remember he is so young and has such a great future ahead of him. Team Japan's coach, Kojin Nakahari. He has been around a long time. Goes back to Vancouver 2010, where they had the biggest upset in Japanese history, beating Canada in the bronze medal game. I'm Paul Rosen, and I'm honored to be here with you, calling this game the last game of the tournament for Slovakia and Japan. Both goalies have had solid tournaments. Lepacek for Slovakia and Hari for Japan.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
And we're underway. Ito has the puck. Dumps it in, retrieved, back out to Sudo. Throws it in, and we have our first icing. For those of you new to the game, icing is when the team passes the puck and it, before the center ice red line goes all the way down to the end line, the whistle was blown. It's icing and brought all the way back. If you know the game, you know that rule. If you don't, there's 101 for you. Ito should play a lot this game. Takes it behind his net. Slips it up. Carries through the zone. Cowie throws it in. Ito again. Loses it. Victor. Jurek. Popa, their best player. Had a great tournament so far. Fires it around. Back out in the zone. Long pass. Ranick. Tank clears. Ito can't get it out. Does. Loses it. Brought back in. Neutral zone. Kaya. Popa takes it. He's got time. Finds Corman. Corman has an opportunity. Left hand. Fires it over. They got lucky there. Could have been a team penalty. Popa again. Popa has room. He has room. He takes the shot. Blocked in front. Down low. Murasaki. Long pass. Just outside the pass range for Nitsitu. Icing is the call. Weidman brings it down all the way to Hari's left. Great crowd this entire Paralympic Games. The Italians have done an unbelievable job here. Popa and Yuki. Shot just wide. Slovakia's got the bulk of the play. They're looking to open the scoring. Yuki sends it up. Ito back on the ice again. Fires it down. Looks like another icing. Ito's speed. He's trying to negates it. That was Nitsu. Popa, who's played almost every minute of every game, which is kind of unheard of. Big collision at the blue line. Back out. Shido up to Popa again. Popa takes it 1-on-4. No room. Japan's defending him very well. Shoots. Sneaks it in. Hari can't grab. And the referee, Esposito, right there, stops the play. Here's the shot. Hari had a little bit of trouble squeezing it in. Popa takes the shot. Blocker, catcher, leaks out. Dashik almost had the rebound. Ishikawa takes the puck. Spin off the boards. Michoa didn't see it. Back in the zone. Popa takes it, loses it. Popa slips it off to himself. What a beautiful play. Left hand over. Oh, he just misses. Popa back again. Tries to find the open man. The captain, Popa. He's been their best player. 3 goals and 4 assists for 7 points in their 4 games so far. Another face-off. Win by Japan. Ishikawa. Battle around. Licha loses it. Down again. Another icing. We saw this in the first game where Slovakia and Japan played to Slovakia's 5-1 win. There was over 20 icings in the second period. Japan really needs to get their skating and their offense going and wear down this small bench of Slovakia. Back to the point. Hopa takes a chance, throws it back. Good stop. Zero, Slovakia and Japan. Gorman with another good shot, but right in the middle of Hori. Ito has a chance. He loses his right stick, fires it over. Some good action in the first 4 minutes and change of this 7-8 qualification game. Both countries really want to end this tournament with a win. It may not be the placing they wanted when they were looking at this tournament years ago, but right now it's all about winning this game. Lijda and Yuki on the draw. Tied up. Out to Hoopa. Sends it in. Yuki's has it. Gets it out into the middle of the ice, the neutral zone. Back in. Yuki might have an opportunity here. Cleared off. Rennick. First draw in the Slovakia zone. Lepacha picks up the puck, stops it, says, I'm going to get a whistle for my guys. They only have 4 players on the bench, and it only looks like they're using 3. Lepacha is a very sound goalie. He did have a game against Germany that he would want back. Ito takes the puck, goes around, right hand, shields the puck, turns around, throws it in, blocked. Hopa takes it again. Ito and Hopa, the 2 speedsters. That's just an icing. Lijda almost negated the icing with his speed. Saw a picture of the Japanese bench there. We're back down to the Slovakia zone. Both teams getting the nerves out. Win for Japan. Throws it over. Bennett up the side. Hopa takes it. Hoopa. Wide boards. Tries to sneak it in. It's on the post there. Hori didn't see it. Back down. Kumagai. Kumagai has it. He gets hit. Foreman takes the puck off of Kumagai on the half wall. Hopa takes it again. Looking, takes a shot. An easy glove save by Hari. Two of the players tied up in the crease. Linesman untangles them, Tavo Bliza. Corey's like, that ain't going in. Not a chance. Glove stop. Fires it. Follows it with his eyes. With the goalies there. Follow that puck with your eyes into your glove. Don't take your eyes off it. That's when it leaks out. Puck stuck in the face-off zone. They're looking at the referee, and he called. Ishikawa leaks out to the side. He's a defenseman taking the draw, coming up. That's one of the things about this sport, para ice hockey, where defensemen can move up front, get the puck, sweep back. Here's Hopa, couldn't control it. His left hand throws it around to the side. Ria in the corner. Nazu fires it down. They're going to call this icing, even though I thought Hopa could have played it. It's a chess game right now, back and forth. Nobody wants to make the first mistake. Shots on goal so far. Slovakia has 4. Japan has 1. 7:44 left in the first period in this 7-8 qualification game. Deep stuck on the draw. Loses it. Ishikawa wins the draw. Back up front. Shot again, right into the breadbasket, right into the stomach of Hari. He gets as big as he possibly can. Hari talking to his defenseman. Comes out here, great opportunity. Puts it right into him and he says, thank you so much, I appreciate that. I'll take those type of shots all day long. Back down to Ishikawa. Loses it. Rishka misses it. Hari stops it again. Slow-paced game so far in this first 8 minutes and change. Nobody wants to give up that first goal. Again with the draw. Fights it, wins it back. Tried to get it back to Hopa for the shot. Couldn't. E2 on. Loses it. Back in. Have to clear the zone. We do. Both teams trying to make that perfect pass. Here's a chance, an opportunity. Left hand, right hand. Oh, another big stop by Hori. Ichu trying to use his speed. Just gets wiped off the puck there. That was a big opportunity. Hopa can't do it. Can't do it himself. He's been trying all tournament. He's had a great tournament. Rim around. Far side. Leapstuck. He's been in on almost all the play here. Pseudo throws it out. Corman. He loses it. Back to the point. Almost deflected in by Corman. Back out to Massoud. Good speed, Ito, but three's on. Virachek. Ito has it again. Fires over, looking for Kumagai. Kumagai with the shot. Oh, what a stick stop by Lepacek. Stolen. Opa couldn't get enough speed through the neutral zone. Stolen off by Ishikawa. Back out in the middle. Ito. Back down, no icing, waved off. Gets it, right hand, left hand, throws it in. Here's an opportunity for Corman. Corman just loses it. Kupa has it. Kupa back to the point. Virachek sends it back down. Kupa spins around. Waiting, throws it down. Oh, Corey played that one very unconventional. Back again to Virach. Over to Kupa, opens it. Just couldn't get the handle. Right hand, left hand, just missed it. Back down to Corman. Corman out front, just misses Hoopa. Shot wide. Great action now in the Japanese zone by Slovakia. Corman slips it back to Hoopa. Hoopa turns, throws it in. Lijda. Pseudo gets it. He's waiting, he looks, he has time, patience. Slips it back. Out front to Kumagai, the captain. Back in, no icing. Linesman almost takes a spill on the boards there. Sends it back out. Misses it. Flopper slips it down. Here's an opportunity. Oh, he just misses. Deflected in front, Corman. Back out front. Kawasara. Flopper has a chance. This has been all over the place, the captain of Slovakia. Japan needs to settle things down here. Kumagai takes it. The captain throws it out just to an open area. No icing. Deflected off of a Japanese sled. Ishikawa loses it. Back to the point. Brennick over to Kupa. Oh, just to his outstretched stick. Back down, just misses. Now we're getting some action. Stavja in the corner. Back to the point. Rennick keeps it in, throws it in the corner. Corman down, loses it. Julia. Hasn't really been a physical game in this game. Good takeout there. Shot wide. Corman slips it up front, just misses. Slovakia keeps it in. Good play there. Another shot, great blocker stop by Haring. Diving blocker stop. He has kept Team Japan in this first period. Rim around, last minute of play in the first period. This is Shida. Stazak. Back to Hopa. Hopa has time, he has time, he's waiting, throws it over. Oh! Corey just got his outstretched glove on it. That was a great opportunity. Slovakia, no score. Japan, no score. Big stop by Hori. He's made some great plays. A little bit of a bump there by his own player. Foreman in all alone. Tries to lift it over Hori's shoulder and just gets a piece of it. Great blocker stop. And I talked about this in Japan's previous games. Hori is one of the few players that wears the pad, crosses it over, and doesn't have it tied to his sled like some of the other goalies for Czechia and Canada. So his foot is, pad leg is very free to move around. That could be dangerous for him in the long run. Tries to get it back. Japan can't clear. Hopa slips it off. Palinka back to the side. Back around. Hopa takes it again, loses it. Battle. Down low. This should be the end of the period. Eden takes a shot, and that's it for period number 1. In qualification game 7-8 positioning. Slovakia no score. Japan no score. Slovakia with 7 shots on goal. Hori pushes aside all 7. Japan with just 1. Lepacek did not have a very busy period, and he cannot say that over this tournament. He has been busy, so he's probably going to be very happy that he has a little bit of a break in the first intermission. Crowd there, waving, all excited kids. We've had great crowds the entire tournament here. And not just by the teams that are playing, there's fans of all nations here. Kids loving the fact that they get to see para hockey up front. A lot of them have never seen it before. And here we see shots on goal, 7-1 for Slovakia. Face-offs, very similar. 8 out of 15 for Slovakia, 7 out of 15 for Japan. No penalties in this game yet. Kind of a feeling out process in the first game. Hopa was the best player for Slovakia. He fires that in. Nice stop by Hori, who was extremely busy in the first period, as opposed to his counterpart, Lepacek, who was basically just sitting there watching the game. Good shot, but unless that's deflected, it's going to be very tough to get through. Another really good opportunity here for Corman, David Corman. But again, a long shot that Hori can see. He'll take those shots all game, I guarantee you. Another slip-off, good pass to Hopa. catches it. Oh, he strips it out. A little bit of a tie up in the crease there. Another grab. Beautiful saucer on that shot. Flips it out again, just misses. Right in the stomach. Ari's a little upset with one of his defensemen asking him to clear out the zone for him. Japan will have to tighten up defensively, allowing the Slovakian forwards to come in and have shots at their will, and eventually one will go in. That was a tough one there. Puck sliding around in the crease, the blue ice. Called the crease. Ollie puts his glove on it, says, no, not going to happen today. Corman again, been the second best player on Slovakia so far. At the end of one, Slovakia no score. Japan no score. At the end of one period, it's Slovakia, no score. Japan, no score. Referees on the ice now, taking their rounds. Good crowd today. A lot of kids possibly watching para-hockey for their first time, and I will guarantee you they will be back again. Santa Julia Arena, that we have been honored to be in for the last while. Gorgeous facility in Milano Cortina. No score in the first period. The shots on goal, Slovakia dominated the first period. 7 shots to 1. Lepacek, the goaltender for Slovakia, had probably the first time over this entire tournament that he could relax and watch the game and not have to worry about taking shot after shot after shot. Japan, Hari, he had 7 shots, a lot of them right into his chest, into the breadbasket, we call it. Ito on the ice. What an exciting young player. He has a bright future, this young boy, 20 years old. Jurchek, he had a good period. Lepacek there. Hari. Teams talking just before the opening draw to the second period. Nice smiles on the Japanese face, knowing maybe this wasn't the outcome they were looking for months or maybe years ago. But it all comes down to this, their final game. Everybody wants to win the final game. Whether you're playing for the gold or you're playing for 7-8, you never want to lose that final game. And the action starts again in the second period. Fires it in deep. Ishikawa misses the puck, gets it back. Foreman just misses it. Slips over to Hoppa. Hoppa has a chance. It's right-handed speed, outside speed, slips it back. Back to Corman. He loses it. Hoppa gets it back. He's in front. Oh, he just loses it in front of Hari. Some good action in the first 30 seconds of the second period. Corman takes the puck off the half wall, leaves it for Hoppa. Hoppa sends it over. Deep down, he loses it. Ito has a chance with his speed. Great defensive play by Birchek. Late offside. That was a great opportunity. Ito just couldn't get going, and he couldn't get it over. Exciting first minute. Hoppa wanted to get that backhand away, but he just couldn't. Draw in the neutral zone. Sent back in behind the Lepacek net. Being chased. Ito just misses it. Hoppa takes it. Off the boards. Slip down. This should be icing. And it is.
Paralympic Winter Games, Milano Cortina 2026 event schedule. You can follow us on Instagram
As both programs move forward, the grassroots program has to get better. Talking to assistant coach Brad Bowden, there's a lot of young talent in Japan that they're going to start working with immediately. Slovakia has to get more players playing. 9 players is a tough one to come to a tournament like this. But maybe this will open the eyes of so many in Slovakia that say, I want to play. Puck drops, good draw. Kumagai can't get it. Long pass to Corman, can't get the handle on it. Puck has been bouncing a little in this first few minutes of the second period. Back down, off the front of the sled, slips back out. Could be an opportunity for Kumagai. Kumagai has it, left hand, loses it in the corner. 2 captains at it. Oh, this could be the first penalty. Captain Kumagai wipes out Captain Huppa. Bobby Esposito makes the first call of the game. It's going to be a penalty to the captain, Kumagai. Can Slovakia open the scoring? Draws brought all the way down to the Japanese zone. Rednick, defenseman who takes the draws, tries to slip it back to Huppa, can't get it. Japan wins the draw, they're trying to set it up. Lidja flips it back, loses it. Back to Corman. Corman has it. He's looking. Sends it back, misses Huppa. He has it now. Looking around. He has an opportunity here. Shoots it. Big stop by Hori. Another opportunity. Oh, we just saw it there. David Corman got the stick. Not David Corman, pardon me. Let's see if we can catch the number there. Rennick got the stick in the side, just by the neck. For those of you that are new to the game of para hockey, the sticks have laser cut spikes on the end where the butt of the end of the stick is. That's how they move. They propel themselves on the ice, and these sticks are laser cut. You can just get great camera work. You can just see it right there, and they will cut through the skin like a knife through butter. Lita trying to win the draw back to Ukia, trying to win it. He wins it back for Huppa. Huppa takes it. Looks at the situation, sends it back to Corman. Corman can't take the shot, circles back, looks, surveys, sends it a little too deep for Huppa. Huppa throws it behind. No, he keeps it. Intercepted by Ito. Ito throws it over to Uki. Good penalty kill here. Uki takes it. Back down. Loses it. Corman. Sends it back. Looking for the open man. Here's an opportunity. Oh! What a great stop by Hori again. And Ito gets the puck down, and he is hammered in the corner. Looks like he is having trouble there. Ito got absolutely crunched. Vicharek, number 45. Here's an opportunity here. Great glove stop. And the puck goes in the corner. Another glove stop, same one. Takes a stick and gets rid of it right away. Good play. The young Edu, 20 years old, got absolutely crunched into the boards. He wanted to stay on, but the linesman, there is rules in this game saying no. The play was stopped because you were hurt. The trainer had to come on the ice, so therefore you have to go off at least for this whistle. And he's ready to come right back on. The young 20-year-old. He's very slight, not a lot to him. And those boards do not give, like we've been talking about all week. Corman has it, throws it over to Huppa. Last little bit left in this penalty. Good penalty kill by Japan. Sudo has it, throws it back. Ishikawa tries to throw it down, but he can't. Corman stops it. Uki. Kumagai out of the penalty box. They killed it. Good kill by Japan. Back up front, he can't get it. It's in the crease. Leaks out. Back to Huppa. Turns, holds, shields. Wiped out in the corner. Esposito's yelling, move it, move it. Corman has it, loses it. Sudo picks it up behind the Japanese net. Sudo takes it. He's looking for the long bounce to Kumagai. Captain Kumagai has it. But 4 Slovakians on him immediately. Kumagai has a chance. Slips it off. Still has it. Corman picks it up. Corman relieves some pressure, getting it out of the Slovakia zone. Huppa just had a chance there and lost the puck. Corman again. Corman with a great game so far. Slips it off again to Huppa. Huppa around the net. He's looking, he puts it in. Oh, what a great stick stop. Huppa had the whole corner there. And out of nowhere, Hari comes across with that big paddle. Slovakia no score. Japan no score. Just misses it. The puck just, here we go again. Great camera work, just off the post. And the big paddle of Hori just got over there in time. Coach of Japan, having some words with his team. They only have 1 shot on goal, but they're still even up. No score. A stellar performance so far by goaltender Hari. Slips back. He wants it. He's telling his D to move it. Back again. Shot block. Corman shoots it in. That could have been dangerous. Vitcher goes it back down to Huppa. 2 men on Huppa. Back to Corman. Corman turns, looks. Slips it off to Huppa, takes it in. He's got room, he's got room. He shoots, oh, he just missed the wide open cage. Corman rubbed out by Nasa. Back to the point, kept in, out. Slip back to Hoppa. Hoppa sends it over. Hoppa has another chance. Here he is again. Takes a shot just wide. And we just saw the foot of Hari come out and off the sled. Dangerous move. You don't see that often on any of the goalies that use a cross-leg pad. Neutral zone. Looks like a car crash in the middle of the neutral zone there. Hope takes it again. Takes it out wide. Edu has good speed, keeps him to the far side. Horman goes to the net. Where's the puck? Bobby Esposito waving it off. No goal, no chance. As Corman would have put it in off his sled, and that is a no-no in para hockey. Throws it over, tie up. Corman pushes Hari into the net. Similar to in able-body hockey when a forward, whether it's a woman or a man, from the Olympic game takes their stick and pushes the goaltender into the net. Same type of reaction. You cannot do it, whether it's your stick or your sled. Draw is taken out to the neutral zone. Horman throws it back in. Hopa takes it, loses it. E2 can't get it. Action. Oh, great play. Horman. Big hit by Sudo. Here's some opportunity, throws it over. Ito's got a chance. He's got the speed. The young kid, the 20-year-old shoots it. Stopped by Labachak. He's had trouble with that stick in the last couple games, but he stops it there. And they just clear the puck all the way down for an icing. That could have been dangerous. The speed of Itu is what you have to watch. Takes it outside. He doesn't have a great angle. Walker stop. Stick stop. Lepacek has had trouble with the angle shot on the stick. Veers it off this time. He'll be happy about that. Draw in the zone. Sent down again. Will it be enough? It's no icing as Hari puts his stick out to play it. That negates the icing. Slip back to the point. Corman with a big steal. Corman looks, sends it out front. Opportunity. Ito can't clear it. Back down low. Hopa has it. Behind the net. Looking. Sends it back to the point. Shot from the point. Blocked in front. Good block by Iku. A little sloppy right now. Look, they look tired, Japan. Hopa. Over. Back. Circles. Tries to come around. No room. Holds it. Right hand spin. Back again. Slips back again. Hopa has it again. Has it open. Oh, he had the open long side. Good, smart play by the captain. Throws it down low. All kinds of action in the Japanese corner. Hopa picks it up again. Goes around, sends it back to the point. Palinka throws it. Corman can't get it. Kept in again. Shot blocked. Ito with the block. Not a lot of clear, great chances. Japan has to be careful. They're running around. They could get a penalty here if they don't tighten up a little. Back down to Corman. Corman slips it out front. Can he get to it? It's bottled up. Hopa back to the point. Sends it over. Shot in. Big collision down low. to the left of Hari. Sends it out. Hand pass. Bobby Esposito is right on the action. Holds a hand pass. And we are exactly halfway through the 7-8 qualifier. Of action in this second period. It seems like the rink is tilted right now. 10-2 shots in favor of Slovakia, but Hari is absolutely a stone wall right now. The Japanese wall, let's call them. Itu doing everything he can, the young 20-year-old putting the entire week back on his back. He wants to get this win for Japan, and he is doing everything he can. Rupa has it. We've said his name quite a bit today. Kumagai, the captain, the two captains again, fighting for the puck. Puck still stuck in the Japanese zone. Corman blocked by Kumagai. Kumagai loses it. Where's the puck? Corman trying to get it. Bobby Esposito's right there, lets them play on. Back out front. There's a shot, just misses the open long side of Hari. Slip back down again. Tons of action here. What a hit behind the net, out front. Back to Hopa. Left hand down low to Corman. Corman, Hopa picks it up. Can't get the opportunity there. Kumagai. Back in the middle. Hopa throws it out front. When in doubt, hold it. And that's what the goaltender Hari does. Sweater got a little loose there. Teammate helping him out. Murasaki. 3 minutes and 46 seconds left in this 7-8 game, second period. Win draw by Japan. Back behind the net. Ishikawa. Dumped down deep. Corman has it. He's got a man out front. He can't get it to him. Corman again. Slips it around. Itu. He's got a man wide open. This could be an opportunity. Nitsu loses the puck. Great opportunity there. That was their best opportunity in this game so far, and he just couldn't get the handle. Back around, off the toe of the sled, front of the sled. Suto throws it around. They're looking for Idu. Every time Itu tries to take that opportunity to use his speed, there's two Slovakians on him. Off the wall. Hopa takes it. No icing. Ito. Ito only had an opportunity and the puck bounced off his stick. That's one he would want back 10 times out of 10. Ito all alone, and it just bounces off of his stick. He takes it on the shaft of the stick, the upper part of the stick, not the blade. If he got it on the blade, he would have had it and had that opportunity to put it in. But unfortunately for him, it just caught the shaft of the stick, the upper part of the stick, and it just couldn't be handled. 1 minute and 39 seconds left in this exciting second period. Slip back in. Hopa takes it. Back down. That first goal is going to be so important here. Japan tries to clear. Tied up on the half wall. On the boards that are in front, I can't see the actual action. There it is right there. Great work by our great crew. Slips out again. Hopa has an opportunity here. Less than a minute. Back down again. Ito gets it down. It won't be icing. Good play by Ito. Oh, he loses it. Kumagai, the captain, he has an opportunity. Comes out left and right hand. Lepacek with a beauty. They have another opportunity. Lepacek gets up big. He slides across post. Just can't slip it in to the side of the opening cage. Ito has a chance, bounces off his left stick. Crazy action in the last 30 seconds. And that's it for the second period. Setting up an incredible third period. Game 7-8 qualification between Slovakia and Japan. Both teams giving it everything they have. Kumagai going off the ice. That was 30 minutes of great action. At the end of two, Slovakia no score. Japan no score. Shots on goal, 11 for Slovakia, 3 for Japan. But the last couple, action, action, action. And we've got it set up for an incredible third period. Slovakian fan. Great crowds this entire tournament. Japanese crowds, Slovakian crowds, we've had them. Every country is being well represented. Even countries here from teams that aren't here. Face-offs, 3 for 12 for Slovakia, 9 for 12. Japan has the massive edge, 75% on the face-offs. There was one penalty there. Japan got it. They killed it off, obviously, because it's a 0-0 game. And here's some of the action. Captain Hopa couldn't get it there. slipped back out. He tried. He waited, patience. Good defensive play. Here he is again. Good stop by Hari. I don't think he knew exactly where it was. If you look at him, he catches it and he starts to look around. He does have it in his glove. There he looks around and says, do I have it? And he realized, yep, I got it. Another good play. That was a great opportunity and a real solid stop. Watch it again. Great stop, glove stop. He drops it and then throws it in the corner with his stick. Throws it to Ito. Solid performance so far after 2 periods by Hori, the goaltender. He's had a real good tournament. This was one that Popa almost had. He comes around and he tries to just stuff it in that short side. Couldn't get there. Hori got his paddle there, right there, gets his paddle there, blocks it. No chance to squeeze it in. A lot of patience here. David Foreman says, if I can't put it in with my stick, I'm going to put it in with my sled. And referee Bobby Esposito says, no, not on my watch. That's not counting. And see him up close and personal. Here's a chance from Ito. He just pushed a little too far. He gets a shot. Lepacek gets his stick down, pushes the puck in the corner. Popa again clears it. Good angle by Lepacek, covers everything, makes a great play. At the end of 2 periods, it's Slovakia no score, Japan no score. At the end of 2 periods, it's Slovakia, no score. Japan, no score. Shots on goal, Slovakia 11, Japan 3. Third period action up next. Both teams trying to end up with a win in their final game. Japan is yet to win in this tournament. Slovakia's only win was against Japan, 5-1 in the preliminary round of the B pool. No scoring yet. This is the 7-8 classifier, pardon me. Slovakia coming back onto the ice. Just a reminder, if this game stays scoreless, we will go into overtime. We've only had 1 overtime in these games. Germany with the big win over Slovakia. That was the Schrader show, scoring all 4 goals in a 4-3 win for Germany. If nobody scores in overtime after 10 minutes in this game, we will go to a shootout. And the big difference in the shootout here in the para hockey as opposed to the Olympic hockey is there's only 3 shooters. If it's still tied up to 3, it goes to sudden victory. In the Olympics, it was 5 shooters for the men and the women. They drop it down to 3 here. Much better ending to the second period for Team Japan. See Captain Umagai, the wily veteran, talking to his team, trying to get them to come up with a big effort in this last 15 minutes. Their last game, the 2026 games. And we're off. Third period action in the beautiful Santa Giulia Arena. Paralympic Winter Games 2026. 7-8 game. Slip back behind the net. Yopa, Captain Yopa. What an incredible tournament he's had. He has played unbelievable amount of time out there. Gets it again. Horman loses it to Suto. Slips it down. Could be icing. Just curling. And it's called icing. Some great action in this tournament by all 8 countries. David Corman comes flying back into the action. Doesn't want to miss it. Draw one back to Yopa. Yopa has it. There's a penalty. A team penalty, Susuto. He's not happy with that one. Slovakia with the opportunity to take the lead. I'm not sure about that. He got his sled in there a little, but this is a 0-0 game. Critical call. I must say Bobby Esposito is doing a bang-up job over this tournament. Slip back. Yopa. Yopa to Corman. Back to Yopa. Comes around, looks. Can't get it to the point. E2 sends it down. Oh, there's a wipeout right in front of Esposito. Corman slips it up. Yopa, he's got room. He's going on the outside. He's wiped out there. Back down around through the boards. Left for Corman. Corman leaves it for Yopa. Yopa takes it, throws it to the point, to the corner. Picked back up. Slipped off. Alinka to Yopa. Yopa has time. E2's watching. Looking, shooting. Down low. Corman to Yopa. Yopa comes around. Oh, he just misses the open corner. Back to Corman. Corman gets it, and Hori with a stop. Excellent action on the last seconds of the Slovakian power play. Just leaks out through the crease. Corman gets a chance. Hori gets that big pad and then that big mid on it. First period in this game was a little slow, picked back up in the second, and so far we've had non-stop action in this third period. Back to Yopa. Yopa, he has a chance. He's looking, he shoots. Another great glove stop by Hori. Back out front, Corman. Yopa spins around, he's got it on his right hand, comes out front. Puck is loose in the zone. Murasaki comes in hard. That's a great shot by Yopa, and a nice glove stop, clear into the corner. Draw tied up. Not sure. There it is. Back to even strength. Japan kills off their second penalty. Yopa has it. He's looking. He's not sure. Slips it off. Lichka. Back to Yopa. Yopa has it. Can they keep it in? Yeah, they can. Corman. Ito. Ito has it. Slips it off. Ishikawa throws it in. No icing here. Back down behind the net. Oh, that could have been an opportunity for Team Japan. Yopa has it. Throws it out. Great defensive play by E2. The young 20-year-olds all over the ice. Behind the net. Corman. Over Lichka. Back to Corman. He's hit. Yuki with a big hit there. Great play by Yopa. Oh! Off the crossbar! He had it! He had Hori beat, and he just got it off the crossbar, the goaltender's best friend. Back out front again. Tons of action here and there. Japan's going to get their first power play. Good call there by Bobby Esposito, a team call here. Uchta, the assistant captain, he's had a real good game, but he's going to the penalty box here. That was a great, look at that one. What an absolute rocket of a shot by Jopa. And the goaltender's best friend comes through again. Hori and the crossbar. Slovakia no score, Japan no score. Good communication there at the Slovakian bench. Same thing at the Japanese bench. Japan trying to get the power play going. They have set plays 100%. All teams practice their power play, their penalty kill. Japan has a set play on their power play, what exactly they want to do. Get that puck to Ito. Slovakia has a exact way they want to set up the penalty kill. Box it out, play like a box, a four-man square, and get the puck out as fast as they possibly can. Don't play around with it in the zone. Get it out when in doubt. Ito has it, throws it back to the point. Ishikawa, he has it, he's looking, sends it back to Ito. Ito has a chance, he circles, he's waiting. He wants a perfect opportunity. Slips it back to Ashikawa. Ashikawa back, Ito's got an opportunity on the half wall. Throws it back over. Oh, just missed. Absolutely beautiful opportunity there. And sent all the way down to Hari. Ikai just missed a great opportunity, slid under his stick. Back down to Kumagai, the captain. Kumagai forced back into his zone, slips it out to Suto. Suto to Ito. Ito has a chance, he's gonna come down the wing. He takes the shot, oh, blocked. Great block there. Kumagai back to the point, good penalty so far on the power play, and a good penalty kill dished down by Jopa. Jopa sends it all the way down. They have to regroup, Team Japan. 9 minutes and change left in this game, 44 seconds left in the penalty. Ishikawa slips back, throws it over to Uki. Yuki. Ito. Ito just missed it. Back down, Kumagai. Kumagai and Ito bump into each other. Ito on the port check. He's coming in hard. Big hit. Small body, but a big hit. Great play there by Jopa, the captain. Sends it down, all the way down, and the penalty is over. Another kill. 2 kills by Japan, 1 kill by Slovakia. Still no score with 8 minutes left. The next goal, the first goal, could be incredible. Yukai with the puck, loses it. Another penalty coming up, back to back. Slovakia with a holding penalty. Japan has another opportunity. Slovakia didn't take a penalty in the first period, didn't take a penalty in the second, and they back-to-back penalties in this third period. Just when their power play was over for Japan, they get another one. Japan calls a timeout. That's an excellent timeout by Kojin, the coach. This with 7 minutes and change left in the third period. I'm not going to say the game because we could go to overtime. They are trying to set up. They had a couple of great chances in that power play, and they're trying to set it up. Perfect time to use. Young coaches out there, use your timeouts. Don't just let them go. There's always an opportunity in this game to teach your players. With the whiteboard there, you see both Slovakia coach and Japan coach. They have the whiteboard out. They're teaching. They're always teaching. Look at that right there. This is where we want you. Swing back low. Get the puck. Move it out. That's on the defense. On the offense, we want to slip it back to Ito on the point. He is the general. He is the captain. He is the guy that the ship runs through. Big opportunity here at 17 shots to 4. The draw is 1. Ito sends it back to the point. Ishikawa taking his time, sends it over to Yuki. Yuki back to Ito. Ito has it. He's looking, sends it back to Ishikawa. Looking, has an opportunity, sends it through. Oh! Kumagai, the captain, had the wide open net. He'd want that one back. Good kill there. Kumagai almost made it 1-0. E2 gaining speed, coming up through the neutral zone, takes it down the side. He's down the left side. He's being veered off by Yopa and Ito. Kumagai slips it back. Yopa has it. He's going to get it off the glass. Smart play. That's what you want to do. Don't try to go up the middle. Use that glass. Hori has it. Sends it down. Long pass to Kumagai. Kumagai loses it. And that's an offside. Yopa looks like he got a piece of the sled in his stomach there. He's hurting. He has played so much. Right there. Look at that. It leaks out. It's sitting there. And Kumagai can't put it in the net. Yopa's allowed to stay on. .32 seconds left in the power play. Kumagai has it, throws it over, has an opportunity. Big blocker stop by Lepacek. Both goalies making key stops. Ito has a chance, throws it over to Yuki. Great play. Oh! Yes! Bobby Esposito calls a penalty there. The third penalty in a short period of time. Ito with an absolute beautiful play. Tries to sneak around Yopa. Yopa puts his hand out and spins right there. Great camera work. Spins out Ito. Six seconds left in a 5-on-3, and then another 2 minutes. And their best player, Yopa, is in the penalty box on that play there. This is absolute danger for Slovakia. Ito sends it back to the point. Great shot. Block. Suto. Here's an opportunity. Short-handed. Can they do it? All alone, he just misses it. And Slovakian player loses his stick. Foreman. They got to be careful. They know they're on a kill here. Oh! A great shot. Just misses long side. One penalty over. Yopa in the box still for another minute and 25 seconds left. Ito. They're looking. Oh, a big collision at center. Another collision. There's bodies everywhere. They're fighting hard. They want this win. 7th place is extremely important for both countries. Fires back in. Another block. Corman and E2. Suto. Circling. Kumagai has it, but 3 are back for Slovakia. Loses his stick, puts his hand on it. He got lucky there. He almost had a 4th penalty in a row. Ishikawa takes it, looks, stop, leaks out, stop, whistle. Lepacha. Slovakia can take a deep breath. 13 seconds left in the penalty. To Yopa, their captain, their best player, the guy who's played 90% of every game, sometimes 100%. What a game, what action. Last game of the tournament for both teams, Slovakia and Japan. Winner gets 7, loser gets 8. Linesman makes a change. Didn't like that. Back. Spun around. It looks like it's going to get out. And this should be the penalty. Over. 3 incredible penalty kills by Team Slovakia. Back to back to back. And Captain Yopa is back on the ice. We have 3 minutes and 50 seconds left in the 3rd period. Back in the middle. I think Bobby Esposito just called the penalty on Japan. Their 3rd penalty. We went a long time without any penalties. We've had 4 in the last 7 minutes. And here is the opportunity for Slovakia to take the 1-goal lead. Slovakia no score. Japan no score. Slovakia out shooting Japan 17-8. This is a great opportunity for Slovakia to take a breath. There's a Japanese player in the penalty box. Big hit. Yopa trying. Taking the puck. Off the stick there. Getting wiped out for Yuki. A little bit of a forearm shimmer there. Bang. There's a crowd, excited, happy, heart motions. There's the heart motions. Everybody, everybody. Draws one back. Corman leaves it for Yopa. Bahazin is taking his time. Back to Corman. 3 minutes and change left in this game. 3rd period. Stays 0-0. We're going overtime, 10-minute overtime, and then 3-on-3 shootout. Corman left up. Yopa back to the point. Shot. Oh! Shot wide. Yopa trying to keep it in. Yopa does. Number 25, the captain, the heart and soul of this Slovakian team. He loses it. Japan tries to clear. Can they clear? Can they clear? Oh, Ito! Ito has a chance! What a great defensive play by David Corman. And now we're back the other way. Non-stop action. Here we go. Back to Yopa. Yopa turns to Corman. Corman shoots. Oh, deflected wide. Yopa turns, he falls over to Corman. Corman on the half wall, back to Yopa. Yopa, back to the point, all alone. He's got an opportunity. Oh, another big stop by Ori. What action? Yopa waits. He sends it over. Back to him. Back to Lichda. He holds. Back to Corman. Corman tried to get open. Shoots, oh, he shoots wide. Yopa has an opportunity. 13 seconds left in the penalty. Corman again. Back to Yopa. Doing everything but scoring. Ori puts that big mitt on it and says, we are going to take a second here, boys. 3 seconds left in the penalty. 1 minute and 51 left in the third. Unbelievable chances. Hari just gets his stick down on that. Every draw, every face-off is important. Kumagai wins it, sends it back. Lichka to Corman. Leaks out front. Slips down, off the bat. The Japanese player. Yopa has it. He's got room, he shoots. He scores! He scores! Yopa! Martin Yopa, 28 years of age, the captain, the heart and soul of the Slovakian team, puts them out front with 1 minute and 31 seconds. A nation rises in Slovakia, and devastation on the hearts and souls of Team Japan as they go down again. Look at this play. Yopa looks, and fires, and it goes. I think it went straight in. We'll have to see that again. It might have been deflected by Halinka. I think it went straight in. What a play, what a goal. Yopa with a big one. 131. Can he break the hearts of Japan? Yopa takes it down. I think coach has got to pull that goalie. Back down. Fires it out. You just want to get it out now. There's going to be no icing here. Ishikawa sends it back to Suto. They're going to look for Ito. They have to get it to Ito. Back up front. Leaks out there behind the net. He tries to get it off the side of the net. Slovakia's got to get this out. They do. What a great play. It just hits the side of the net, side of the boards. Corman uses it. Back front shoots. Oh! Just over the net. 20 seconds left. Yopa keeps it in. Yopa has it again. He looks up at the clock. Smart play. Sends it down. This is going to end. Slovakia has done it. Slovakia won. Japan no score. What a game. Came down to the end, to the final moments, and the heart and soul of Slovakia, Martin Yopa, who has played unbelievable amount of minutes in this tournament, wins it for Slovakia, breaks the hearts of the Japanese team. Lepacek ends the tournament with a shutout. You have to feel bad for Hari. He played incredible. 19 shots for Slovakia, 18 stops, 8 shots for Japan. Lopacic stops all 8. Japan leaves the tournament 0-5, but there is a lot to look forward to in Japan. They have to get their grassroots program going. They have a good coaching staff. Brad Bowden, former Canadian, he'll do everything he can to get this country and this team back on track for the next one. You gotta love this at the end. Great sportsmanship. Excellent job by the officiating crew. Bob Esposito and his gang. There he is. The hero for Slovakia, Martin Jopa. He might wear number 25 on his jersey, but he's number 1 in Slovakia. Both teams, both countries will come to center ice. Salute their crowd, salute their fans. Great attendance all week. The hero, Martin Jopa. As Team Slovakia leave the ice, Team Japan, like they always do, and I try to emphasize this to everybody, is winning with class is one thing. Losing with class is extremely important. And the Japanese team, they have class always. Whether they win, whether they lose, they will always be there with class as they bow to the crowd in salute and graciousness. And they've had big crowds all week for Team Japan. Led by their captain, Kumagai, number 96, the wily veteran. This might be it for 2026, but they will be back. I'll guarantee you that. Back up fully. Going through. Cheers. You never want to lose, but a lot of good things to take out of the effort for Team Japan. The crowd seems to be excited and happy. Assistant coach, seen him cry many times this week. Number 13, Yoshikawa. He was there for the silver in 2010 in Vancouver. This could be the end, as he was crying on the ice there. As somebody who knows exactly what it's like when your career ends. You never want it to end, but Father Time catches up with everybody.
Thank you to both Team Japan and Team Slovakia for our outstanding efforts throughout this whole tournament. And thank you to both sets of fans supporting the teams.
That gentleman's been here for every game. Recognize that face. around talking to everybody, waving to the crowd as their tournament is over. The journey just beginning, though. There it is, 1 goal for Slovakia. 21 for 40 on the draw for Slovakia, 19 for 40 on the draws for Japan. Heartbreak in the crowd for some, elation in the crowd for others. The crowd starts to make their way out of this beautiful Santa Giulia Arena in Milano Cortina.